Hey there everybody, how's it going? It's Space Cowboy here. Welcome back to the channel with another video for you guys here today. And in today's video, we need to have a talk about the upcoming free agent list for the Dallas Cowboys for the 2024 offseason. We're less than a month away from the start of the new league year, and with that, if the Cowboys don't bring any of these guys back or look to even try, they're set to hit the open market. So we're going to go through the list of offensive and defensive free agents, talk about who I think they should bring back by any means necessary, who they should bring back if the price is right, who they should let walk, and who I don't want back at any means necessary. We're going to go through all that in that little tier list. Now, before we get into that, a couple housekeeping things. If you wish to skip this part of the video, I have the timestamps down below so you can get to that portion of the video where we go into the free agent list. Number one, I'm going to be out of town between Wednesday and Saturday, and I have no pre-recorded videos lined up for you guys to enjoy. Even if the news that comes out in that time period when I'm gone is the most ridiculous storyline that's come out in the history of the Dallas Cowboys, I won't be here to talk about it until Sunday. So just keep that in mind. And number two, I made adjustments to channel memberships which have officially gone live as of today. If you love what you're seeing and you want to support this channel even further, you can hit the join button down below and become a channel member today. If you have any questions of what comes with becoming a channel member and the benefits of that, I have a video at the top right of the screen right now that you can click on if you have any additional questions that need to be answered. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and dive into this list for the offensive and defensive free agents for the Dallas Cowboys and who they should bring back and who they should let go. So starting things off on the offensive side of the ball, you have a total of 6 free agents, and only one of those guys is a restricted free agent, Enrico Dowdle, so I'm going to take him out of this conversation because you can just tender him and he's probably going to be back due to him being a restricted free agent. So out of the remaining guys, you have Tyron Smith, Tyler Biadasz, Chuma Edoga, Tony Pollard, and Sean McEwen. 3 starters and 2 backups. Out of this list, the only guy that I'm slamming the table to bring back is Tyron Smith. You can maybe get him for a cheap deal, and when I say a cheap deal, I more so mean for what's asked of the position, like a $10 million deal, maybe with incentives, kind of like how it was when they restructured his contract last year. So that's the only guy I'm slamming the table to bring back. I would not be opposed to bringing back Tony Pollard on a cheap contract. I don't want Tyler Biadasz back. I don't want Edoga back. I don't want Sean McEwen back. I don't really care if he comes back. I just think that it's not a hard decision here. I think that he's the only guy you bring back, and honestly, you're not losing a whole lot. And, you know, with Tyler Biadasz, you already have some replacements on the roster, and I'm not doing this whole, like, front office, like, Stockholm Syndrome, like, oh, we like our guys type of thing. No, you should still go draft a center, and I already did that in my mock draft, which, if you haven't checked it out, please check it out at the top right of the screen. I just think at the end of the day, like, you can get better at the center position, and you should look to do so. So, to me, that's pretty much it for the offensive side of the ball. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball, you have 4 defensive linemen, 3 cornerbacks, a safety, special teams guy / corner, which you already know who I'm talking about, and CJ Goodwin, and a long snapper. I'll throw in the special teams there as well. So, special teams, just getting that out of the way, just bring back CJ Goodwin and Trent Sieg. That's pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to go any further there. Now, starting off with the defensive line, I would say that the guys that I would look to bring back if the price is right is Jonathan Hankins and Dorrance Armstrong. You can let Dante Fowler go. You can let Neville Gallimore go. Then going over to the cornerback spot, the guy on this entire list, similar to like how I said with the offensive side of the ball that I'm slamming the table that you need to bring back is Stephon Gilmore. He's going to be vital for this secondary, specifically with these young guys. Also with Trevon Diggs recovering from the ACL injury. You don't have to rush him back. And also he's expressed interest in wanting to come back to the Cowboys. So that's the only guy on this entire defensive list that I really need the Cowboys to bring back. Noah Igbenogany, it is what it is. He's a special teams guy for the most part. Jordan Lewis, if the price is right, I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him back. Jaron Kearse, you can let the guy walk. And that's it. Those are all your free agents. So if we went through everything, the only 2 guys that I really need the team to bring back are Tyron Smith and Stephon Gilmore. Then you have Tony Pollard, Dorrance Armstrong, and Jonathan Hankins as guys just bring back if the price is right. I'm not even going to throw in the guys where it's like a minimum deal where they can come back because it is what it is, or if it's a restricted free agent in this case. I mean, unless I'm wrong, I think that this is an easy offseason for the Cowboys in terms of bringing players back. A lot of it's more so in the extensions category and all that other stuff. I mean, this is easy. I mean, maybe I'm just being too naive. Who the hell knows? But yeah, man, I mean, you have Mike Zimmer coming in here. I think it's going to be more imperative you let a lot of these guys walk that he doesn't want back and getting guys that he's worked with to make him, make this defense hum how he's made his defenses hum. So, I don't really have much more to add, guys, other than that's it. As I wish it was a bit of a longer list, but, hey, it's just, if it's easier for me just to say bring these guys back and let everybody else walk, hey, it is what it is. So tell me what you guys think down below. Am I missing something? Am I being too naive? Am I right? I mean, that's what we're all about. Maybe I'm not looking at it from a certain angle, but this is not a hard list. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later in the week. Have a good one. Goodbye.